Alright, hello guys and welcome back to another weekly play along video. And this is another standard one. We're doing 3 seeds from arbitrary world to official world to community world. So those are all on the easier side of playing. I'll do 1 minute 30 seconds so that maybe I'll have time to explain my guess and maybe you can learn something. With that, let's just jump into the game. We have Gen 4 blue car 2023 copyright. We have an A-frame pole which leads us to Baltics. So with that, I'm personally leaning towards Lithuania maybe? Is it not? I'm just double checking that that's not holy pole because honestly it looks a bit Romanian, but it's very flat, so it shouldn't be. It's concrete, not wooden, so this mostly illuminates Latvia. And winter coverage, I think, is very prominent in Lithuania, so I guess I'm just guessing Lithuania. Okay, well, I'm not sure. The poles, like those are like not really poles, those are lamps. I don't know lamps. I don't know if there is even a meta for lamps. So this is also technically a lamp, but it's on an A-frame. So I guess I was too quick to eliminate Latvia. I don't really see any like Latvian brick houses, like from the white brick, so I mean I guess that might be painted by Latvian brick, but I don't know. Yeah, the houses look a bit nicer, which also may be better for Latvia, but overall, I don't know. I meta-slaved the coverage, so we're driving on the left, we have blue Gen 4, which immediately puts us in South Africa. Those chevrons are very common in South Africa. Yeah, a yellow outer lines, white middle line. All of it is South Africa. Well, I'm a Rainbow fan, so I will be belonging near Pretoria because it's always Pretoria. Maybe like maybe like a bit south of it. Well, when I said a bit, I should have clicked a bit. This angle is just like very small. Okay. Next one, we have what do we have? We're driving to the left. We have a square truck blower. We have like some yellow plates, some African-looking people, so that puts us in Africa. Left-hand drive with square truck blower puts us in Kenya. I am just trying to read at the last second. Anything? Is there anything helpful here? Sun City. I don't think Sun City is a place. It would be very good if they put us near signs, but I guess not. Honestly, like those look a bit tropical, so I'm even considering clicking near Mombasa. This might be a bit of a troll, because not that many trees look tropical. Sinai viewpoint. I mean, viewpoint of what? You know? Oh, no. Oh. Wait. So at the last second, I noticed that it did say Kisumi, I think. Does it say Kisumi? No. Kimumu. I don't know what Kimumu is. So I read it wrong, but yeah. That would be a better click, but you know. No move player. Saving reading for the last. So those are Netherlands road lines with the most space for the bikes than for the cars. Yes, that's not even 2-lane, right? Like 2 cars can't pass each other here, but they have a bike lane there and a bike lane there, and also we have a yellow plate on this car. I'm not gonna pretend like I can region guess Netherlands, but I will for a second, because I think it's like north. I don't know. Can this be even like this kind of stuff? Because it feels like there's coast to the east. But I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if that has Gen 4, if I'm being honest. I'm gonna leave it there. You know? Coast was to the west. Well, it was still coastal. I'll take that. So now we look at the sun. Sun is south, so we're in the northern hemisphere. We have Gen 2. Oh, well, we have Portuguese no hunting sign, which makes that a lot easier. Without it, it would have been a roulette of countries, because like this house can be Italian, can be Portuguese, can be Spanish, but yeah, the hunting sign puts us in Portugal. I can't region guess Portugal, I can't even pretend I can region guess Portugal, so yeah, the Kenya was a bit of a throw. Everything else was fine. I still am not 100% sure how to get that, so if any of you know, let me know. And with that, we're jumping in official world. So we have Gen 2 and we have some Asian characters. So Gen 2 does exist in Japan, and I think it does exist in South Korea, but most likely, like, this is not Korean because it doesn't have circles and squares, and it's not low-cam, so it's not Japan. It's just Gen 2 with the circle blur in the bottom, circle blur in the top. So we are in Macau. If I can find it, it's there. Macau. Where we are in Macau? I can't read the street sign, so I also don't really want to scan for that. That's like a 4-way intersection in downtown with this grid. This grid is like everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but it's a very common grid. I don't know, somewhere. I don't know how I did that without reading the street sign, but I'll take that. Here, okay, let's not throw. We have some tie on the bins. Don't know why this car has yellow plate. That's a bit weird. Yellow dashed line also fits for Thailand. Okay, that looks more like a Thai plate. So like in Indonesia, that would be it one. This one would be black. But with that language, we should be in Thailand. We do have some palm trees and so maybe we are southern. I don't know about peninsula. I think I'm a bit scared to click peninsula. I honestly want to like water hedge. Like if that was a duel, I would probably water hedge. But yeah, I think I'll just click like southern Thai. Okay, it was peninsula. Interesting. Water hedge would be better in this situation. So, oh, why do we have a front yellow plate? What? Okay, we have a back white plate and we have a back yellow plate. I'm a bit confused if I'm being honest. We have Gen 4 no car, which is weird. It's 2021. My first thought was France. I don't know about those mailboxes. Those look a bit sus for France. But the hedge makes sense. Hedges are very popular in France. Oh, we have language maybe? Ooh, it doesn't really seem French to me. Okay, is it? It is 2021. Huh. So the mailbox is... Is this like Luxembourg? It doesn't look like Luxembourg. I'm just panicking at this point. I mean, we have this black roof, but none of the other... Okay, it's Denmark. Oh my god, that makes so much sense. I don't know why there were yellow plates in Denmark. Maybe that's a taxi? Is it a taxi? It's probably a taxi. Yeah, that's just confused me. Yeah, this language looked a bit more Scandinavian, and the mailboxes also look like a bit more northern, like Norway, Sweden thing, but their own color. So yeah, but this roof I don't think is very common in Denmark. Like this roof is like almost alpine, which is why I guess it's like closer to France. It doesn't look very nice. Denmark honestly usually looks better. Yeah, I don't know what happened to those houses. That's not a very nice neighborhood. Sorry, Denmark. Oops. And we have an India. We have the shitcam coverage. Can I prove you that we are driving on the left? Not really. I don't know what flag this is, by the way. Yeah, I can't really tell direction side. I mean, we have this language, which looks like one of the southern ones, maybe? Wait, this is Cambodia. The Poles don't very look Cambodian, but the language does. I might be just throwing at this point, but... What is this language? Like, this looks closer to the language than any of the ones that I zoomed in on the map. I think it's just India, honestly. Like, it shouldn't be with those the sticking out pole. Oh my god. Can I stop throwing? Okay, and we have the Philippines. So this Gen 3 car with the black back is like either Chile or Philippines. Basically, it's different, but so like you can tell the difference. How do I explain that this is Philippines over Chile? Well, we do have concrete road, which is not common in Chile. The metal roofs are also very, very Asian. Where are we in Philippines? I do not know. I sort of Mindanao, like something on the coast. Do we see any elevation? No, we do not. So maybe it's not where I clicked. Maybe this would work better. I do not know. That's not a very good hedge, but yeah. Okay, I don't think I've ever seen that. I'm redoing this. I am doing it again because I got confused with Denmark and then I just threw on the Cambodia around. So we're driving on the left. We have big truck with a snorkel. So we're in Kenya. The silver car with a snorkel is only in Kenya. There is another one in Mongolia now, but it's not silver, it's like colorful. So click in middle of Kenya. It's max north, but we still take it. So this is Gen 3. We have short plates and sun to the south, which puts us either in US or Canada. So we look at the cover blower on Gen 3. So this one has 2 bumps on the blower, which puts us in Canada over US. There's a hill. That's such a random hill. My first thought was Quebec on the like this part. There are random hills right on this part that are close to you. How close are we to the water? We're like on the water, so it's not there. This is the wrong direction. And this is also the wrong direction. This is the right direction. I don't know. I think it's further away from the water. Also, don't really see a random hill. This looks better. Please load. Something like this. I don't know. I've scanned way further away than I originally thought it would be. It doesn't matter because it's Newfie. Was that coast so close to us? I mean, maybe. Okay. It was closer than I thought. Yeah, where I clicked water is like way too far away. Why is this pen so weirdly? What? So, what do we have? We have blue Gen 4 with antenna, driving left, so again, sun north, it puts us in South Africa. I don't know if I've ever paid attention to water tanks. Ever in South Africa. This is an interesting one. Grandsberg Street, Lon Tom Pass Avenue. It looks a bit dry, so maybe we're like Kimberley, Bloemfontein area, somewhere there. maybe even more like to the west. I don't know. I'm scared, so I'm clicking Kimberley. Somehow it's always just Pretoria. Rainbow was right. How does that work? Okay, why is camera lying to me? Because it says that it's working and it's not. Trying to record the video without OBS crash, impossible challenge. So, what do we have here? We have some double yellow lines. Wait, what? Double white lines. Okay. We're driving on the left because the sign is for left-hand drive. Those lines are white. I am gonna risk and say that this line is also white, even though it looks yellow there, but probably because of the yellow soil, the red soil. We have some poles. So we're in Australia. I am honestly not sure if this is Queensland or Western Australia, because I am not very good in Australia. I would love to read that. That would be very helpful. I don't see any poles that I know. Unless there might be South Australia too now when I look at it. I think I'm gonna send to Queensland. I need to learn my car meta in this country, because I'm nothing without it. Yeah. Okay, it was Queensland. Not the right vote. It's quite far. I thought the red soil is more Western Queensland, but apparently not. And as the last round of the redoing seat and not throwing is Mexico. So we're driving on the right, we have front car blur, we have single yellow line, we have octagonal pole. It doesn't really look very octagonal from the single. But they are like trident T-poles, so that makes more sense for Mexico. As a final clue, when you look at the sun, it looks more south. Like if you look north, there is no sunbeams, but when you look south, you can see the sunlight coming from the south. And yeah, where in Mexico we are, I am not particularly sure. Have some hills to the north, some to the south. It might be like maybe actually there. Maybe that can work better than the northern stuff. Yup. That makes way more sense. Okay, there was like less throwing in this seat, except if it crashes again, I'm gonna cry. Okay, it didn't crash. Now we finally can move on to the ACW. ACW, where are you? Challenge. Great challenge. I did start the last one as a challenge, right? I always am confused. Okay, Sun North, we have Gen 2, sign for left-hand drive, so we're in Southern Hemisphere with Gen 2, either South Africa or Australia. So, how can I prove to you which one of the two it is? Well, that is a South African pole with it's like, it's not really a square, but the insulators go in like several levels. So it's ACW, so it's pano-ID'd. So it doesn't have to be the areas where it's Gen 2 is left, so it can be anywhere else. So I actually think it looks more like northeast area, so I'm gonna stick to it. Oh, I forgot the theory exists. Whoops. This makes sense with it being Gen 2. Because ACW's Peno I just did not think of it. We have Guatemala car, if it ever loads. Yeah, we have roof rack and the mirrors. What else is pointing? Do we have painted poles? We really don't. Yeah. I mean, you can maybe say that this is the Guatemalan painted pole, but do we have any info? Not that I can recognize as useful. Honestly, looks a bit more southern. So maybe click south of Guatemala City. Works on the longitude. Oh my god, how much South Africa did we have today? Why is everything suddenly South Africa? So we're once again driving on the left. We have yellow outside lines. Blue Gen 4. Why are we playing South Africa, Geoguessr? Very hilly. With tall grass. So guessing somewhere around Swatini. I guess Swatini is famous for its tall grass. We have Cyrillic. We have red car with antenna. We have the eye, which points, and the eye with two dots that points us to Ukraine. Red car with long antenna is also Ukraine. Do we have an area code? And no, that's mobile 0. That is Coast East. That is very interesting. They sell fish. It's not that interesting. Do we have an area code there? They sell soil. Yeah. They sell food. Where's that Coast East? Okay, let's stop yapping and start lining up the coasts in Ukraine. So my first thought was Nikopol, so maybe Nikopol can actually work with the coast being east. Like, that's not that bad, right? Like, the pretty sure we would see something, but like, we see something. But it's like, is it like C? I don't. It's just Kiev. Okay. Interesting. It looked very white, but I guess Dnipro is very white in a lot of places. Not that white where I live, but longer dashes on the road, a lot of red and white houses. It puts us in Norway. It's very hilly. There's like, I think that might be like to the ocean, which is interesting because it's to the south. There are not a lot of trees too, which can indicate that we are way more north, but also it's Norway, so who knows? Do I guess like something like that north? Or is it too north? Honestly, my first was Trondheim, but if we have ocean to the south, we might be more north. Yeah, I'm not particularly sure where to guess on Norway, so put me out of my misery. It's like max north. I was a coward to guess there, so that's not great. So, what happened round 1? Round 1 was, yeah. I need to learn how to recognize this area because it looks like very generic to me. I guess it is very dry. And it is Gen 4. Gen 2. But yeah. with that, hope that was helpful, and I see you in the next video. Bye!